Well,
Okay, there we go.
well, you see, we've already determined that, talking about DLP changes the future, which changes the past, and obviously I knew that we wanted to talk about Valve and Dota there, so the LP gave us a minute to just, do whatever.
Pro tip: don't play
Makes
Dota.
sense.
Pro tip: don't play Dota. Dota sucks.
Can
As
we
much
just
as I
have that?
enjoy Dota 2, I would actually agree. Do not play that game.
Can we just have in the final cut of this that flashing on screen in big red letters? Because that needs to be stressed. Do not play
Oh my
that.
god.
Did the what?
I
What
don't
did you do?
The future changed the past once again.
I don't even know
No,
because
basically that bit was paused so that when Hex uploads this video, he can actually add that in bold red letters.
I'm really debating doing that. Like, just don't play Dota. Dota is like
As much as I enjoy that, I would not recommend to anyone. It will eat your soul out if you get into it. And if you don't get into it, you will have wasted your time because the first few matches are really frustrating.
And here, Bart's dances for cash money. Like the disgusting little whore he is.
Oh, look
What's
at
he
that butt.
doing?
Look at that butt, graceful as the wind.
Do you get anything for doing that?
Yeah, 100 gil. You can do it as many times as you want. So,
Oh, is that it? Oh.
Well,
This-
considering your budget problems in this game, I think we've figured out what you need to do.
yes, I obviously need to
Yay.
whore myself out. Like, I should obviously do that. Actually,
NSFW.
oh god.
Man. Well, are we going, customers?
Yeah, we get a free yeah, we actually get a free in-rest here, and I think we get a free in-rest here always, which might be relevant later. I don't think it is.
I don't think you do.
Yeah, mainly for plot reasons, like, well, arguably plot reasons. Barely plot
What
reasons.
annoys me is that they didn't start doing the whole... Well, actually, they did start doing it. The whole thing where the airship can be used as the inn. But they didn't do it in this game.
They did something close in this game, in that, like, you have a permanently free in Catapult, but...
Yeah, but it's just not convenient to keep going back there just to use that inn.
It's really not. It's not unless it's like something like Ronka Ruins, where you can just access it from literally anywhere on the map.
Well, like, the thing that annoyed me about FF6 was that the first airship, you do have a free inn, and then the second one, you have nothing. Like, the first airship was so much better than the second one.
Yeah. Like...
But, oh well.
Yeah, like, what other games let you use your airship as a free...
FF7.
10 technically barely does, I don't know. But then again, you're instantly healed from...
FF7's airship is the best. Other than the FF4 Lunar Whale.
Yeah.
I don't know, like... I really... Like, some of the airships in 12 are...
The final airship you got in 3 had 3 beds, didn't it?
The Invincible?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
What's
It also had a...
Of course, it's also had weapon vending machines there, so yeah.
No, in the DS version, they're not even vending machines. They're, like, weird, arcane, like, familiar things. Fucking Alligans.
Yeah, fucking elegance. I was gonna say Bravely Default, but they still make you pay for the services of Grand Ship after you own it, so...
Yeah, which is, it's a thing. It's an annoying
Like,
thing.
you do get a free in for the first half of the game anyway.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's also in a nice central location, which is very nice.
Yeah.
Here is some place where you...
Unfortunately, after the first couple of cycles, you do have to start paying because after the first time, the innkeep doesn't know who you are.
Yeah. And here we have the Sealed Castle, which is some place we don't need to go to. But it's also a place that gets really important later on because we get to go loot it for weapons, which are all, like, pretty good. Like Yoichibo, Firelash, how's that legendary? Sage's Staff, also Y. Magus Rod, also random. Apollo's Harp, at least is Gaia Bell. Excalibur.
Yeah, I don't think any instrument type weapon could ever be considered legendary. Unless we
Okay,
mean
can you guys-
legendarily awful.
Can you guys do the last 10 minutes without me, because I think I have to leave now.
Okay. That's
Alright,
That's
apologies for that.
No, that's not a problem.
Anyway, thank you for having me along. And to you people, enjoy the next 10 minutes of whatever Hext has planned for you.
One of them is dying, which is going to
Ah.
happen right now.
Well, you can enjoy that. Goodbye, and thank you, etc.
Okay.
Oh, good, Techno's gone. Now we can talk about spoilery things in Heavensward.
Yeah,
Isn't Ravana fucking awesome?
Ravana is the fucking awesomest thing in the game. Like, including its theme, which is like, it's so over the top awesome, it's funny. Like, it almost tries too hard, but it's still fucking great. Oh my god. I can't even fucking deal.
How the hell did you manage to get into this situation? And how did that do 700 damage to you?
The Shield Dragon is... It's like the prototype in World 1. It's something you probably should not be fighting.
Okay, well, good thing that place was optional, so, you know, let's get going.
It's optional for this world, although if you really hate
Well,
yourself...
technically it's optional for World 3 as well. You can finish the game without using any of the tablets to open the seals.
But I think the weapons are so useful, it's worth it. Like, Excalibur is like the second best
Yeah,
weapon in
it's
the game.
worth it to maybe get 2 or 3 of the tablets, but after you get the 4th tablet and you kind of have to break out Gaia's Bella, just why?
Yeah. Long story short is nothing can be as good as Excalibur.
Or Moogles.
Moogles, yes. As Techno said earlier, we get to see this is the first time Moogles actually are in the Final Fantasy series.
No, they were Doga and Dunai's retainers in 3, weren't they? Like, they definitely are in the DS version. I don't remember if they are in the NES version.
I have the feeling that they were first in this. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I keep this random encounter in just to show how it works. Like, this dungeon works, essentially. Even steps when you can't, like, move, like, getting stuck with fucking, like, in the currents, they're still counted steps for random encounters, so... Long story short is this dungeon sucks. Doubly so because, like... Well, I guess you get to kill things that eat Moogles. Like, that's pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah.
But this is literally the most filler of dungeons. Like, yeah.
And yet it still feels less fillery than the end of World 1.
Yeah. It's like there's a bunch of treasure, including a Phoenix Down, which probably should have been relevant, but it's really not. Yeah, I end up nearly dying to a random encounter here because I actually forgot it was weak to like fire or ice or something, and it
Something that isn't lightning.
yeah, something, and it actually like has attacks that hurt. So yeah. Oh, yeah, Moogles were in 3 originally. So I was wrong. Here is a really forgettable boss fight that I fuck up. It's an undead enemy. I do not realize this until when everybody is nearly dead.
I think I liked his map sprite better than his battle sprite, because
Like
he
Mr.
just looked
Bones.
like a happy... Yeah, he just looked like a happy skeleton man, and now we find out he's a fucking undead Tyrannosaurus.
Like, what if we want to get on Mr. Bones' wild ride? Like, the fun never ends.
Yeah, much like Bud's pitching his tent.
Yeah, this boss uses Life Break, which, is an
Which is why you want to use a Phoenix Down on it.
Yeah. Second fuck up, I use Bio Spellblade. Poison heals the poison heals the undead in this game.
Oh god.
I'm good at this game, I think. I say as I am stuck on Adamos. Yeah, this is like, if I didn't fuck this up, this would literally be a 1-round fight.
So, does Bio specifically inflict poison or sap? Because, if it's sap and like he's gaining 2 HP per tick, that's...
Sap doesn't heal undead in this game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The boss also uses Poison Breath. It's an attack that hurts. It hurts a lot more when you're in Drakenvale. But Drakenvale is the most disgusting dungeon and I hate it so much. But you'll get to see that next part. Yeah, it's the next part. It's fun. Fun for the entire family. By the entire family, I mean everybody but me.
Sounds good.
Like, I literally had to cut 40 minutes of footage from that part because I spent that long trying and failing to get Golem.
Oh god.
Yeah, fuck Drakenvale. Although, is it just me, or is, the, like, Dragon Nest and whatever it's called, something all, in FF14 based off Drakenvale, or at least the first part is? It feels like it.
Well, there's quite a... There is already quite a bit of this is an FF5 reference in 14, like there is for pretty much every other FF game.
Like, I feel like...
Come on, one of the dungeons in Heavensward is the Labyrinth of the Ancients.
Don't you mean Library of the Ancients?
Library of the Ancients.
And the second Phoenix Down actually sticks. And with that...
I think you've noticed by now that I always get my libraries and my labyrinths mixed up.
Yeah. I think this started because I kept on saying labyrinth when we did the library part. Like,
Yeah.
it's... But yeah, I feel like Heaven's Ward has a lot of 5 references. Like Gala
Also,
cats and shit.
Also, you know, earlier when we were playing, I kept managing to call the Dusk Vigil Dawn Vigil.
Oh my god. Fucking... Does anybody even like Dusk Vigil?
I like using ley lines in it. Does that count?
I guess ley lines count? Here's the end of this part, pretty much. For the next part, I actually completely forget where to go. Thank you for putting up with this shit.
Too bad you're so far ahead of the videos, otherwise you could have just used this as a reference.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, that's it. Thank you all for coming, and this has been Hexedmagica and SomeColorMage. See you next time.